What's up, ladies and gentlemen? 610 Yo Joe Daddy here, and we are going to be opening up the female Crimson Guard retro card I got today at Wolfe Collectibles in Gadsden, Alabama on Broad Street. And we are finally going to get this open because, as you know, and I'm going to show you here in just a second, I did find an error of the female Crimson Guard that Rough Shot and Virgo were kind enough to pick up for me. And we will compare the two here shortly. But got to mention, as always, Gadsden Collector Con 2 weeks from now, 2 Saturdays, July 24th and 25th. Friday night premiere night from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. and Saturday, July 25th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Tickets will be available at the door as well, VIP for early hour access, I believe. So y'all be there. I am going to try to be there if we are not moving this weekend or that weekend. So just stay alert. We'll go ahead and turn this package around here. Let y'all get the UPC. There is the back and the file card, the little tiny bit that we get because of all the languages of the world. Ridiculous. G.I. Joe, Real American Hero. Put it in English and let it go. I know we're an international deal on the toys, but still, come on, man. But we'll get this open here in a second, but I want to show you real quick the misprint and the problem inside the package with it. All right, so real quick, so we can see what the error is. Standard retro blue background, white background. Pistol holster, no pistol holster. So this is a QC pass-through. It is an error, so I'm not saying it's going to be worth anymore, but for me, that's a cool collectible as a classified collector, so I'm going to keep that one in package. And we're going to get this bad boy out and take a look at her. All right, guys, let's move along. Little doggy, move along. So this is a great figure. I've checked on the articulation everywhere, looking good. Tight belt around the waist. I did have to push it down. I like it to sit a little lower, and move the holster around just a little bit for personal like. But this is basically the exact same layout, I believe, as the retro Crimson Guard standard male figure, even down to the red pack, I believe. So not much here different to see except for the female closed fist hands. Of course, the stand. And she looks really good. A lot of detail. See if we can get this focus out. There we go. I mean, look at that. That is really good detail. Love the silver face mask. She looks good overall. The articulation's great. Can't argue with that. I know this is a figure that's already been seen before, but I just got it. So here's my thoughts on it as we go. Wish this could have been a little different, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I hadn't made up my mind yet. But I get reuse. It's part of the game. But I get kind of tired of the same old closed fist hands, and that's it, you know. But at the same time, I don't really care that much about hands. A lot of times I'm going to keep trigger finger grips on anyways because I like my figures to have guns. Love that this is probably going to pack up and pack out the same way the original Crimson Guard Retro does. And in fact, we're going to go ahead and do that real quick, and we will step back in and let you see how she looks. And of course, here she is with all of her kit on. Got the classic gun with the bayonet. I wish they would do more like Red Shadows did with their accessories. I love those accessories. Same, like we said before, the same accessories that it's come with in the male version. It is a great looking figure. I love bringing female figures and female troop builders to the line. I like to have different diversity in the line. It doesn't bother me. And the good thing about this is once they made this, as we know, because of the SDCC exclusive, Cadet Deming, she was able to get made. And eventually, I believe we'll see Laura the Crimson Guard from comic books as well, hopefully. But this is just a great figure with great articulation. Butterflies work well. Everything looks good. Everything functions well. But Crimson Guards are important to me. I don't know why I love them so much, but I remember when I was a kid and they were introduced, and of course she has the two fist hands still that you can't put anywhere, but I remember the storyline of Candy Appel, you know, Candy the Bongo the Balloon Bear, and Ripcord, and how he fell in love with her, to later find out her dad was one of the heads of the Crimson Guard for Cobra. And man, it was just such a good story. And I can remember Candy being kidnapped by Buzzer, being killed with the Softmaster and Billy supposedly. So the Crimson Guards, especially the twins, Zaymont and Tomax, all those storylines of the Crimson Guard and their elite battle capacity are a major thing for me as far as my childhood and the way I remember G.I. Joe being. But I am really digging this female figure. Did it need to come with the Laura head swap? No, it didn't. This is a retro figure. Can't complain about what it is. It is what it is. And so later on down the line, if they want to pop in and drop a Laura head on Crimson Guard female, I'm good with it. I'll grab that one too, you know, because I do enjoy her storyline and what all went on with that. But the Crimson Guard has always stood out in my mind as pure nostalgia. I can remember when the first Crimson Guard figure came out, getting it off the shelf, or off the peg actually, and thinking, man, now this is a trooper I can get behind. I had the Cobra Troopers in the blue, and I loved them. Don't get me wrong, they're that classic staple. But there was something popping about that red. And then to find out they were the business side as well of Cobra, but that they were an elite special tactical force as well, and that they were meant to guard and to take care of the things that the other troopers couldn't. I just fell in love with the whole thought process of it. But overall, this figure is a banger. I am glad to have one out of the package now and to actually get to play with it. It's been a lot of fun. I love my one that's a misprint. It's awesome. I love having stuff like that in the collection. But guys, as always, I got to mention it one more time. 2 weeks. July 24th, VIP night. 25th, we got a VIP hour early. And then regular entrants coming in. Over 100 collectors, or over 100 vendors, my bad, at Gadsden Collector Con 2026 for the summer. Y'all be there, guys. Northeast Alabama, Gadsden, Alabama, at the Coosa Landing at the venue. 201 George Wallace Drive. Y'all be there. And as always, guys, I thank you for watching in. Make sure you smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. We reached over 200, guys. That's a huge milestone. So excited about that. Let's just keep moving it on up. Share these videos with people and comment down below your thoughts. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. Thanks for all you do for the channel. And as always, Yo Joe!